Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to kit up another 30 by 40 painting, and this one is a little Scottie dog. I'm not quite sure how it's going to come out because yeah, you can see it's not brilliant colours. I may have to tweak it a little bit so that we can see the little Scottie dog's eyes. Sadly my little Scottie dog Millie Moo is downstairs at the moment on her dad's knee watching television, so she's not joining me today. Which is sad because she could have helped me with this one, but never mind, I'm sure she'll help me while I'm doing it. So I have my little trash can, my little wheelie bin with these wheels that go around, which is excellent for kitting up. And I've got my little square storage containers, which there is 32 of these. If you do want to know how many the storage containers hold, I have a video that I've actually measured out into each container how much they all hold, so you can see which are the biggest, which ones are the smallest. I won't be using the little labels because I have copied my key code. Okay, so all I tend to do is copy my little key code so that I have all the symbols and numbers clearly drawn out because my handwriting is appalling. And then I'm going to run this through my Xyron sticker maker. Thank you to the lady who sent me a message yesterday saying that these are on eBay at the moment for sale. So if you are after one, they have got some on eBay. They are quite difficult to get hold of. As far as I know, Xyron were discontinuing these. But because so many diamond painters are using them, I'm wondering, or I'm fingers crossed that they'll continue doing them because they are very, very handy. So I don't need that bit to be sticky. I just need the numbers. So we'll take the little picture off the top there. And then we're going to run this through our Xyron. So it's just a case of popping it in there and then pulling. I'm hoping this is going to stay straight. Sometimes it's better to actually cut these into two. Oops, I thought I'd run out then. Oh no. Oh no, it's me, look, putting my fingers in the wrong place. Just straighten it up a little bit more. Yeah, otherwise they go a little bit wonky when they're a really long piece. They're meant really just for making little stickers. Let me just... oh look, I'm getting in the right mess here. Oops, I might just get it on the edge. Yeah. And tear that off. As usual, making it look a lot harder than it actually is. Just give it a bit of a squash down. So now everything that's gone through there is sticky on the bottom cover. So when you take the top cover off here, any spare sticky comes off there. That just goes into the bin. Oh, I've got my bin here. Look, what am I doing? I even showed you this as well to start off with. And then this has sticky underneath. So let's get these cut out and then we'll pop them onto our containers. So if you just cut, but not all the way through, then you don't have to get your nails underneath to start trying to peel them off. These are all symbols and letters, so that's another reason why I've put them all, why I've copied this little key code, because I'll never draw the symbols out properly. Kay from K Diamond Paints is excellent at drawing these. She's got a video showing you how to draw the symbols out properly. So go and check out her YouTube channel. But yeah, so I am getting this one done for my 30 by 40 challenge. And that is hashtag 30 by 40 DP along. And basically it's just a little sort of challenge, a little event. Just for clearing out those 30 by 40 paintings that you've possibly got sat around that you've thought, oh, I'll get round to that one later, and you've not done it. So I'm going through my older ones. I believe I've had this one possibly nearly 2 years, definitely well over a year anyway, because anything with Scottie dogs on I do tend to order. And yeah, I think this one came from possibly AliExpress. I've not got any details written on here. I'll have to look them up. But yeah, I just thought it was a cute Scottie, and it'll go on my generic Scottie wall. So let's get these put on here. So everybody is welcome to join in. I'd love you to subscribe. My giveaway really is supposed to be for subscribers, because I am nearing that 1,000 mark. Yeah, it seemed to sort of like February, I seem to not really get any new subscribers at all, which is fine. And then for whatever reason in March, I seem to get quite a few new ones again. So yeah, getting up to that 1,000 subscriber mark where I can start doing other different things on YouTube rather than just the bits I do. Yeah, and I think I can start getting a little tiny bit of commission, and it is only little as well, for the adverts and things that have possibly come on. So I've not really looked into it because in all honesty I didn't really think that I'd maybe get to 1,000. I'd sort of, after my first year, thought, well, it's going to take me about 3 years, and I was 2 years in December, just before Christmas, I think 23rd of December, is it 2020, I uploaded my first YouTube diamond painting video. I'd put bits and pieces on before, and as you know, I was designer with craft shoe print. Well, I still am, but I haven't designed anything for a long time. And I did quite a few videos for them about 10 years ago. But that was using my own designs. That was different. Oh my goodness. And fortunately, technology has moved on an awful lot more since then. Yeah. Trying to use a camera, and yeah, hubby just used to stand there and laugh, which didn't help. But anyway, so he's downstairs at the moment. So things have moved on quite a bit. Right, these are not wanting to come off. Come on, you little devils. So I just thought I would get up another one. I have started that giraffe one. I do believe that giraffe is definitely one of the oldest canvases I've got. And thank you, Jeanette. She actually said when I was doing my kitting up of my giraffes, my 3 giraffes, that my friend bought me Christmas 21. She said, I remember you unboxing that one. Jeanette's been with me an awful long time. So huge thank you to her. And thank you to everybody else that comes along and supports me and comments. And it just gives me a little bit of a boost with that YouTube. And it also makes my day as well. I do love hearing your comments. And your messages of support are wonderful. I do read out any messages of support for hubby. And he does say thank you very much. I will try and get him a little bit more on camera one day. He does do my prize giveaways. He does do the draws for my prize giveaways with Millie. So he will be doing the prize draw giveaways for this challenge as well. I'm pretty sort of relaxed on rules, as it were. I would prefer it to be full drill, but it can be square, round, any, well, within reason, any subject that you like. Although I do put on my videos not made for children, I do try and be a children-friendly channel, because I know my little granddaughter, who is now 8, does watch it. So, you know, I always bear in mind that she might be watching. So, yeah, that's just the way I tend to go with these. Do you know, I'm actually not going to need my bin either, because these are all in little bags. Wow. Okay, so we will get started putting these gems away. And yeah, they're all numbered in bags. And we have exactly 32 to go into 32 little pots. And we're starting at number 32. Okay. So hopefully they will all fit in each box. Otherwise, I'll just have to leave them in the little bag. But I do tend to like to work from number order. And then also I've got my DMC codes on these as well. So when I'm kitting down, I've already got a DMC code. And this one is a square. So I've got my big canvas from Diamond Art Studio UK that is squares, and it didn't have any drills with it. It was a special sort of overprint that they'd done. So I've got that one to sort out all my square drills and kit up. So yes, I do need to start doing a few more squares. Oh, why is this one not coming out of here? it's been an awkward little devil and not wanting to come out. So we'll start at number 32. And these are nice grip seal bags, so I'm going to keep them. So that's why I don't need my little bin, because I'm going to keep the bags. Okay, so that's the first one done. So hope you are all doing well and that life is treating you kindly. These are not wanting to come out of here. What is going on? Naughty little things. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. I say thank you for all the messages of support. Hubby's eye surgery went brilliantly. We've been back now. He went this week for his checkup on his cataract surgery, and it's gone really, really well. And the implant that he's had put in his eye so that he doesn't have to keep having his injections, that has gone really, really well as well. Do you know, I'm going to take one out the end. Look, remind me I've done that though, otherwise I'm likely to go wrong. So yeah, so he's got booked in now for the end of April for his left eye to be done. And yes, but he just can't believe how well he can see. But the trouble is now, because he can see so well out of his right eye, he's realised how bad his left eye is. So he just keeps saying, oh, I just can't wait to get it done. I can't wait to get it done. Which is really good, because, you know, he was absolutely terrified of having it done. He doesn't like having his eyes messed with. Doesn't like needles at all. Really needle phobic. So, yeah, it's been good, shall we say. So yeah, that's been us. And then this week we've got, he's got an injection in his eye, because obviously until he's had the operation on his left eye, he's still got to continue with his injections. So that's on Monday. Tuesday, I think we've got a day off. Wednesday, we're back for his post-op for his operation at the end of April, which seems a bit crazy to me to go for a post-op 4 weeks before you have your operation. But anyway, who am I to question? I suppose it's just when they can fit you in, just to get you to sign all the consent forms and everything, I suppose. And then Wednesday we're a check-up on his leukemia to make sure that's still under control and that we're still in the right direction with that. And then I think Friday, we might have Friday off, albeit I do think there's somebody coming to service possibly the stair lift sometime. It's either next week or the week after, so gosh. And then yeah, we've got other hospital appointments coming up for the rest of April. And then we've got birthdays, and our family is a big birthday month. And as I say, my dad is 90 in April, so we're getting that underway, getting some bits and pieces ordered so we can decorate the house a little bit and get a cake and everything sorted out. So yeah, it's all systems go. And I'm doing a diamond painting event. I think it's like most things though, if you wait for the best time to do something, it never happens. Just bite the bullet and get on with it. As I say, he's got his checkup for his kidneys later on this month, so it will take my mind off that, because we are quite concerned and still quite upset about that. Let's say, if you've not been here before, hello, thank you for popping along. And anybody that saw my whip and chat where I was talking about hubby, he may have to have kidney dialysis due to his diabetes, and he is only type 2 diabetes as well, so it's quite upsetting. And it came right out of the blue after everything he's been through in the last 4 years to suddenly drop this bombshell on us. So we're just taking it a day at a time and just, yeah, trying to have fun. But it keeps raining at the moment, so we're not getting out as much as we'd like, because hubby tends to get very cold, and obviously being sat in a wheelchair, you also get exceptionally wet as well, even with the big umbrella. It's that sort of blowy wind that comes underneath your umbrella. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. Maybe I could get him one of those patio umbrella things or something that goes right over him. Like a patio umbrella cover or something that goes over the top of him and over his wheelchair. He would probably not go out with it on, to be fair. I would. I'm quite happy. I've been hiking and taken an umbrella with me. I got laughed at, but everybody else got a lot wetter than I did. They're like, you can't go hiking with an umbrella. Why not? it's raining, I'm getting wet, why can't I hold an umbrella? So yeah. Oh dear, that was a long time ago. I did get teased a lot for it, but I wasn't bothered. I just kept saying, and who's the wettest? Who needs to completely get warm and dry out? And I don't need to, because I've got an umbrella. Oh dear, I'm a very fair weather person these days. I don't like going out in the rain either. So, yeah, I do tend to just tie my hair up these days though, because yeah, you tend to find getting in a wheelchair in and out the back of a car, and then getting hubby in and out of a wheelchair when it's raining, it doesn't do a lot for your hair. And even with the hat on, you know, well, then you just end up with hat hair, don't you? And it goes flat anyway, yay! So, and Millie always insists on coming out with us most places. When we go to hospital, our lovely friend and neighbour across the road tends to look after her for us. But yeah, she's very much, oh, if you're going out, I'm coming. Don't you be going out without me. And she'll fight to come out the door with you. So, and she's quite happy even if she just comes out in the car. You know, if I just nip to the shops, she'll come and just sit in the car and wait for me to come back, because obviously she can't go in food shops and things. And yeah, she's quite happy to just sit there. She just likes being out and having a look, and she has a bit of a woof at people as they go past, and sees what's going on. And she's quite a happy little soul, really. Okay, right, so we are on to number 17. So squares, they're looking pretty good, these squares. I'm not seeing much knobbly bits or oh, there's one still left in there, or much trash in them. So I tried to get it in the container and it still jumps out. A little diva, get back in there. Okay, it's definitely easier to move them about taking one out the end. I just keep checking I'm on the right numbers. I think these are one of my favourite containers, but I still like my little bottles with the screw lids. As you can probably tell, as I've just recently done an unboxing on a brand new one. Oh dear. So I've got a new storage container, and hubby's like, why? Haven't you got enough? It's like, oh, you can never have enough. Oh dear. So anyway, I hope you're all joining in with my little challenge. Even if you're not, just pop and say hello. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, any completions that you've done, I don't need startups or what you've done every day. I mean, you're quite welcome to post them if you want to, but all I'll be doing is taking a screenshot or a copy of your photograph of your completed canvas, and I'll keep that for like a montage at the end of the challenge. And for each completed canvas that you do between the 1st of April and the 30th of April, you will get like one entry into the giveaway. So yeah, if you do, one lady said she's going to attempt to do 8 paintings, and if she gets those done, yeah, she will have 8 chances at winning a prize. And there'll possibly be 3, maybe more. We'll see how we get on. Little mystery prizes, little mystery boxes. It'll be diamond painting bits and pieces. I haven't quite decided what I'm putting in them yet, but if you saw the ladies that got them last time, I think they were quite happy with them. It was just a little bit of fun. It is open worldwide as long as I can post to you. I think the postage is more or less back to normal from what I understand, but we'll see how we go. I know there has been some problems over recent months, I think from Christmas onwards. I know the cards and the little prezzies that I posted to my niece and nephew and their families at Christmas never arrived. So that was really, really sad, because, you know, I send them a little Christmas decoration each year with the year on. And I like to send like great nieces and nephews a little Christmas tree ornament with their name on, you know, just something from me. You know, and from England as well. Yes, my little great niece who's in Australia has been to England but she was only a baby, so I don't suppose she'll remember. But yes, so I have met her, but again, I don't suppose she'll remember because she was just a little baby. But I'd just like to send something through just to say we're thinking of them. And as I say, unfortunately, they didn't get there. So whether I'll actually get them back, I don't know. That's really sad. And yeah, there were diamond painted Christmas cards as well. So maybe somebody took a liking to the diamond painted Christmas cards and thought, oh, I'll have that. I don't know. I mean, out of the millions of letters that go around the world, I suppose it's bound to happen sometime. It's the first time it's happened to us. Everything else that we've sent abroad has arrived quite safely. We've been very lucky, so it's just unfortunate this time. And it's unfortunate that they've both, I mean, one's Japan, one's Australia, so it's not like they were even going to the same place, but they were both posted at the same time from the same post office. So it just makes me wonder whether the post office didn't quite do something right that time. I don't know. I'm not blaming anybody. Say mistakes happen, but it's just unusual that you know, I've posted 2 things at the same time to go abroad, and neither of them have arrived. So, oh dear. Anyway, maybe they'll turn up for this Christmas. Maybe they're on a slow boat somewhere and they'll eventually arrive. Because I always put my name and address on as well, so that they can come back to me if they need to. Okay, just put that in there. Right, so for whatever reason my mirror application has decided to stop working. It must be the weather maybe, because it's pretty cold and wet today. I've got a lot of that 310 left. Look, 310 blacks. I know I definitely need those for my painting without any drills on it, so I'll be having a look at those. I could have done this working from the bags, but I tend to find that when I'm working from bags, just getting the little odd one gets, you know, I tend to pierce the bag and then I start losing them. And keeping them all stood up in order is a little bit faffy as well. So, and you know me, I don't like faffy things. So having them in a container and having them all sorted makes life just that little bit easier. Okay, so, and having them in bags as well and not having to cut them open has made this kitting up quite a lot quicker as well. So I'm going to keep all those little grip seal bags. And they are all numbered as well. Might be able to do something with those. I'm going to pop those all together in there for now. I'll put my little picture in there so that I know which one this is. I'm not sure if the lid will close with those on top. Let me see. Oh, it does. Yes, it does. So, and I didn't need my little bin, so I don't need to empty my bin. Quick. I hope that you can join me with my little challenge, as I say. Any completed canvases. So if you are already on Instagram, if you put hashtag 30 by 40 DP along, it will automatically put them onto like the, well, it'll be like a group, hashtag DP along. So you'll need to follow that as well. Go onto that and follow it if you're wanting to see what everybody else has done, or if you're wanting notifications when somebody else uploads. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I've been talking far too much today. If you haven't got Instagram or you don't want to post to the hashtag, you can either email me the photograph, as clear as possible, please, so that we can see them. I do try and tidy up the photographs a little bit as well if it's a bit skewy or it's a little bit dark, whatever. I'll do what I can. Or so you can either email me them. My email address is down at the bottom in the description with the video. Or you can send them on Facebook Messenger, or you can send them on Instagram Messenger as well. But I will need your permission. If you send it that way, if you can just put, I give my permission for you to put my photograph onto Instagram or onto the YouTube video at the end. Without the permission, you know, I don't really want to show your photograph. Not everybody will maybe want the photograph shown, but may still want to enter, so that's fine as well. if you've got any questions about the challenge and the giveaway, then please contact me. As I say, it's fairly relaxed. It's just a little bit of fun. It's a way of getting me to complete some of these 30 by 40 canvases that I've had a long time. And if you are using your picture for another challenge as well, that's fine. I don't mind. No problem whatsoever. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this little chat. If you have, a thumbs up as always is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next and join in with our little family and subscribe to the channel, you can do that by pressing the subscribe down here, and then an all notifications bell pops up, and if you press on that one you get notified when each of my videos come up, so you're not gonna miss anything and you'll get to see everybody's completions as well. Okay, well, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Looking forward to seeing all those entries. Bye for now.